Hello guys, today I'm back with Exodus chapter 22 today. So today it's about laws about keeping property safe and about that. And one more. Well, you'll learn that later today, so let's learn this right now. Laws about keeping property safe. Suppose someone steals an ox or a sheep, and suppose that person kills or sells it, then the thief must pay back 5 oxen for the ox, or the thief must pay back 4 sheep for the sheep. It's like this. Someone steals the ox, like the black cow looking thingy. Like if someone steals an ox or a sheep, then the thief, kills it or sells it, then the thief must pay back 5 oxen for the ox. Or the thief must pay back 4 sheep for the sheep that killed or stole. Suppose you catch a thief breaking into your house at night, and suppose you hit the thief and the thief dies, then you are not guilty of murder. It's like this. There's a thief breaking in your window, like literally at like 9 p.m. and you are mad and you hit the thief and then the thief dies. That's not guilty. But suppose it happens after the sun has come up, then you are guilty of murder. Yeah. But if it's the sun's up and like it's the morning of 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. it's still morning, so if you actually hit the thief and then the thief dies, you're guilty with murder. Anyone who steals must pay back for whatever they steal. But suppose the thief does not have anything, then the thief must be sold to pay for what was stolen. The thief got it, but the thief doesn't have anything to pay back. He needs to pay his body. Means you're a slave. Welcome to slavery. Yeah. But if the stolen ox, donkey, or sheep is found alive with the thief, then the thief must pay back twice as much. Is it like that? The thief steals your sheep, then you find it from the thief's house when you broke in that morning, and you saw the sheep and said, "That's my sheep," and then the thief needs to pay 2 times as much. It's mean like that's my sheep. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's like this. Suppose someone lets their livestock eat grass in someone else's field or vineyard, then they must pay that person back from the best crops of their own field or vineyard. It's like this. You were feeding your cow and the cow went crazy, or you let the cow go and eat it by itself, and the cow itself go to your neighbor's house and just broke everything down and like ate all of the crops that were grown. That was not the vineyard and the field of yours. Then you need to pay back with the best crops from your own field or vineyard. Yeah. Suppose a fire breaks out and spreads into your bushes. Suppose it burns cut at the that grain or grain that is still growing, or suppose it burns the whole field. Then the one who started the fire must pay for the loss. It's like this. You're making a barbecue with a campfire outside, and You need to and you were fanning the fire to make it bigger because it was too small, and then the fire kind of bursted much, and the fire went to the other place, and it spread it into the vineyard or somewhere. Then the fire starter needs to pay if the whole thing burns down. Suppose some gives a neighbor silver as things to keep safe, and suppose they're stolen from the neighbor's house. The thief, if caught, must pay back twice as much as was stolen. But suppose the thief is not found, then the neighbor must go to the judges. They will decide whether the neighbor has stolen other person's property. Suppose you have an ox, donkey, or sheep, or clothing that does not belong to you, or you have other property lost by someone else, and suppose someone says, that belongs to me. Then both people must bring their case to the judges. The one the judges decide, the once the judge decides is guilty must pay back twice as much to the other person. It's like this. Like you bar like you you just some someone your neighbor borrowed your cow and some $10. You bought your neighbor borrowed $10 and a cow, and the cow and $10 are missing, and the thief is caught. You need to pay 2 times, but the thief is not found. Suppose you need to go to the judges and ask the judge, or you or suppose someone says that's mine, that belongs to me. Then both people must bring their case to the judges. It says like that. Yeah. Suppose someone asks their neighbor take care of a donkey, ox, sheep, or any other animal, and suppose the animal dies or gets hurt, or suppose it is stolen while no one is looking. Then the problem will be settled by promising the Lord to tell the truth. Suppose the neighbor said, I didn't steal your property, then the owner must accept what the neighbor says. No payment is required. No payment required. It's like this. Suppose, somebody asks you, you're the neighbor. Suppose someone asked you to, like, suppose I asked my friend, my neighbor, to take care of a donkey with 10 grand, and suppose the animal dies or gets hurt. So, or suppose it's stolen while no one is looking, then the problem will be settled by promising the Lord to tell the truth. Is like this. God, I really didn't do it. You need to say that, after, yeah. You need to go up to the God and say, oh, dear God, the thing that I take care of my neighbor's property that I was taking care of, died, and it wasn't me. It was stolen, but it was not me. So yeah, you know what happens if you lie to God. I won't talk that too much. Well, but suppose the animal was really stolen, then the neighbor must pay the owner back, or suppose it was torn to pieces by a wild animal, then the neighbor must bring in what is left in proof. No payment is required, but it was really stolen. Or suppose it was torn to pieces by, it's like this. Your cow was eating grass at your house outside, and then a very normal hyena crossing the third lane road saw the cow and then killed it, torn it by pieces. A giant horde of hyena, a very normal a group of hyenas at the third lane road saw the cow and ate it. Well, and then the cow died. Then you need to, and then the cow became beef Wellington. Then you need to show the cow meat to the owner, or the animal meat, the ripped off animal meat, for the proof, and no payment is required because the very normal and wild animal crossing the third lane saw the animal and just killed it. So yeah, well, yeah, you can't give it because the very normal wild animal crossing ate it. Suppose someone borrows an animal from their neighbor and it gets hurt or dies while the owner is not there, then the borrower must pay for it. But suppose the owner is with the animal, then the borrower will not be happy if the borrower hires the animal. The money paid to hire it covers the loss. Yeah, that's just that. Laws about social problems. It's not the social media that you do in smartphones like, yeah, that's not the buzz and WhatsApp and that's not it. Yeah, it's not social, it's the social outside socials, not social media. Suppose a man meets a virgin who's not engaged and he talks her to having sex with him. Then you must pay your father the price of a bride, and you must marry her. It's like this. Suppose you meet a virgin who is not engaged, and you talk with her to have sex with him, and then you need to pay the money to the virgin's dad, virgin's papa, the money for a bride, and then you must marry her. And, yeah, but suppose her father absolutely refuses to give her to him, then you must still pay the price for getting married to a virgin. It's like this. But the father says, nope, nope, I don't like this man. Nope, get out. Then you need to give another money stack. And do not let the woman who does evil magic stay alive. Put her to death. It means the people do like, you will die in 3 days, like the person that does like that, like, or like there's something like this, like in our country, maybe it will be in yours too. There's something like a cup and like there's some sticks out and like it's all like luck and something. So yeah, never trust these. Like some people like choose like these kind of things. You will die, but you never die. God chooses. So yeah, kill anyone that is trying to be God. Anyone who has sex with an animal must, but that this means don't sleep with dogs or cats. Anyone who sacrifices to any god offered in the Lord must be destroyed. So this means do not cheat Do not treat to any other gods like the Tokyo gods, Tokyo something gods, and like the Egypt gods, like the Pigeon Man and the Pigeon Man, Cam Man, like Frog Head Man. Too much. POV, you're in Egypt. You see a bunch of people having an animal head, but people, that's a fake god. Pharaoh himself. He thinks he's a god. Even the king of the gods. What? Yeah, well, do not treat outsiders badly. Do not give them a hard time. Remember, you were outsiders in Egypt. You had a hard time too. I want to say that. Yeah, this means there's an outsider. Wow, I'm you. Hits the outsider for no reason. And do not treat it. That means do not do this. God says like that. So because do not give them a hard time, God said. So this means, yeah, someday you were holding haystacks and building giant bricks to to make some kind of city for fake gods. Yeah, this is what, yeah. Do not take advantage of widows. Do not take advantage of children who fathers have died. If you do, they might cry out to me. I will certainly hear them, and I will get angry. I'll kill you with a sword. Your wife will become widows. Your children's fathers will die. This means you don't take advantage of widows. Do not take advantage of children whose fathers have died. If if the people cry out to it, the God, then he will hear it and he will get angry and he will kill you. He will kill the man with this. He will kill you with a sword. Then your wife will become widows. Your children will fathers will die. Yeah. Suppose you lend money to all of my people among you who is in need. Do not treat it like a business deal. Do not charge any interest at all. It's like this. Like someone needs money. You give it. But do not do it like a business deal, like put on $300.99 more. It's like, do not like doing like that. Yeah, just do it at business. Well, do not do any charge. Do not charge like business deals. Suppose your neighbor owes you money and gives you a coat that I promise to pay it back, then return it by sunset. That's because that coat is the only thing your neighbor owns to wear or sleep in. When they cry out to me, I listen because I am loving and kind. And this means, uh, like that time people had only one clothes to sleep, and uh, one clothes to wear outside, and people had a robe. So yeah, if you give the like you borrow the coat, you borrow the sleeping coat, you need to turn it back because how is going to sleep? Do not speak evil things against God. Do not curse the ruler of your people. Do not keep yourself to your grain offerings or wine offerings. You must give me the oldest of your sons. Do the same with your cattle and sheep. Let them stay with their mothers for 7 days, but give them to me on the 8th day. It's about the animals. I want you to be my holy people. Though do not eat the meat of any animal that has been stolen by wild animals. Throw it to the dogs. Yeah. So we read all the book today, so time to read the summary. Read summary. Reading summary today. How did God's law punish thieves? People who stole or cheated others did not go to jail. Instead, they had to pay back the person they had stolen from. They had to pay back more than they stole. If they took one sheep, they had to give back 4 sheep. Yeah, so this is the real end of the book. So, time to pray. Let's pray. Dear God, they learned about Exodus chapter 22. They learned about 2. And if we look at it bigger, we learned about how to take care about evil people and others. So we learned about how to pay back, how the thieves need to pay back, and how do you take care about animals and borrowings, and about social, and about laws about socials. Okay, we learned a very good lesson today, and we will learn a very good lesson tomorrow too, till next time. So thank you for being with me. Amen. Yeah, it's the end of a video. So thank you for watching my videos. So yeah, I hope you see you next time. Next is chapter 23. I want to see you. Like there's nothing special, I guess. So well, but yeah, it's just good to see. So well, thanks. Bye.